Top 10 Most Dangerous Hiking Trails in the World. Number 10. Angel's Landing. This wickedly narrow trail is not for the timid. Though the 5-mile path is well maintained and even paved in places, the last half-mile ascends over 1,400 feet along a slippery spine of sandstone that drops off hundreds of feet on either side. Several people have fallen to their deaths trying to reach the formation's 5,700-foot peak in the past decade alone. Number 9. Mount Hua. Probably the most insane hiking experience devised by man, the trail up China's stunning Mount Hua will have you inching across narrow wooden planks thousands of feet in the air. Any error in judgment here is likely to be your last. There are no nets or guardrails to catch you if you slip. Number 8. Caminito Del Rey. An easy contender for the most dangerous hike in the world, the King's Little Pathway started out as a series of walkways through the El Churro Gorge for employees of a nearby hydroelectric plant. Though safety wire runs the length of the 2-mile trail, it is anything but safe. Number 7. Kealau Trail. This hike to the coast of Nepal is widely considered one of the most spectacular in the world. It's also one of the most treacherous. The mantra here is, don't look down. The trail takes you along steep ocean cliffs 4,000 feet above a deadly tide. Again, there are no guardrails here to keep you from plunging off into the surf. Number 6. Wind and Stock. Take a steep mountainside, cover it with wet grass, and you get this death-defying hike courtesy of the Swiss. A slip up here will have you tumbling hundreds of feet down rocky slopes. The few hikers bold enough to try it have called it the most hair-raising hiking they've ever attempted. Potential hikers may want to consider wearing boots with cleats. Number 5. West Coast Trail. Don't be fooled into thinking this hike is anything like a pleasant walk on the beach. This 48-mile trail along the Pacific coast boasts some of the most rugged terrains in the world. Tread the seaside portions of the trail at your peril. A high tide may leave you stranded, or a rogue wave may sweep you out to sea. Number 4. Half Dome. In a park full of challenging hikes, Half Dome is undoubtedly the toughest one. During the 16-mile hike, you'll ascend over 4,500 feet to nearly 9,000 feet above sea level. If the rugged trail up the granite mountain weren't hazardous enough on its own, the last 400 feet to the summit requires using a vertical cable trail to scale the dome's slippery face. Number 3. Rim to Rim. The Grand Canyon is home to some of the most majestic scenery in America. It's also home to steep trails and scorching desert temperatures. A rim-to-rim hike is an intense experience, covering 24 miles, over 4,000 feet in elevation changes, and significant temperature variation. Temperatures can be a cool 39 degrees on the rim and reach 110 degrees by the time you hit the canyon floor. Number 2. Cascade Canyon Trail. Probably the most scenic hike on this list, the 19-mile loop encompassing 2 mountain canyons still demands plenty of hiking grit. The trek begins at just under 7,000 feet above sea level, then gains and loses an additional 3,800 vertical feet during the course of the hike. Number 1. Long's Peak. Long's Peak is one of the world's famous 14ers, a peak that reaches 14,000 feet in elevation. Not surprisingly, it's the highest peak in Rocky Mountain National Park, and the one most sought after by hiking and climbing enthusiasts. The most popular route to the summit is the Kealau route, which is only a true hike from about July to September.